Hey, what's up everybody? Tuesday after work, Dad's gonna be mowing some hay and I need some parts off some parts trucks. So while he's mowing hay, I'm gonna go ahead and rob some parts off these trucks. I need a set of doors and I need a bench seat so I can use the brackets too for the truck that we've been working on. I'll unveil it here later in the video. It's actually my dad's truck, but we've been taking on it here the past week and a half, 2 weeks, and it's starting to get fairly close to being ready to go actually do some test hits and stuff with, but need a few extra parts here today. Got started here first off, take the doors off that parts cab I had. 6 bolts on each door. It's easier if you take and unbolt the hinges from the door rather than the actual unbolting the hinges from the cab. If you unbolt from the cab, you have to take that kick panel there off because you cannot get to one of the bolts. And instead of them all being on the outside, one actually screws in from the inside, so you can't get to all of them. So I suggest taking them all off from the actual door itself if you can. And it's pretty much a one-man job, and they don't take but a few minutes a piece. Not too bad overall. As I was taking the doors off the cab down there, my dad was mowing hay. We had about 8 acres of hay that we wanted to get laid down on the ground. Didn't take too long for him to do that. About the same time I was getting the doors off and getting the seat finished out, he was about pretty much wrapped up and it was time to hit the road to the house. As promised, here's the truck we've been working on. It's set up for like a street stock mud truck. Gonna do some dirt dragging. Should probably run 4.0 class really well, so still got some work done. I need to change the gears and needs hood and all that kind of stuff put on it, but it's getting closer. About a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, it was still just a cab on a frame, so we've made quite a bit of progress since then, but here it all is. I'll let you guys see it. For the most part, the body was just spare parts we had laying around. I think we're going to go ahead and take that 4-inch lift out as well. The interior, the cab itself, it needs rockers and cab corners really bad, but honest to goodness, the floor pans are really good in this cab for whatever reason. Still got a mounted passenger seat. I gotta finish putting the dash back in, but interior for the most part there. Like I said, probably like to take this lift out. It's kind of bouncy as is. I'll show you later in the video that we did launch it. It's just a 454 truck, pump gas big block. Like I said, pretty good street stock motor, but still got to put the grill and everything in it, but just keep on working there. Passenger side's about the same way. Needs cab corners, rocker panels, and has some dents in the doors. Those weren't the doors that were on that cab. They had power doors, and they were just absolutely beat, but ended up changing those out. Hopefully work on it this week, and I think the plan is Bardstown, Kentucky is this coming Saturday, and I think we're going to make the trip out there and try and race it. So hopefully we get this done and could go see what it does out there next weekend. As you see in this video, the wheelhouse pretty apparent. The 4-inch lift definitely needs to go to help cure this. Taking a little break from racing this weekend. We're going to Scoop the Loop in Seymour, Indiana. Just rode with my dad up here in his crew cab, so hopefully a good turnout. It's been raining on and off all day, but hopefully the cars will show up and it'll be a good event. I had planned to take my C10 to this event, but it just didn't quite work out where it was raining all day. My C10's actually on a set of drag radials and a little set of skinny front runners, so I didn't want to get it out in the bad weather, and it doesn't have inner fenders either in it, so it's just not really a truck made to go out in the rain at all, so I opted for keeping it at home, and I just went with him. This was a really cool old box truck here. It actually had a bunch of really nice audio setup in it. It was a pretty sweet ride. As you can tell, just already at this event, there's a little bit of an assortment of everything. Anything from muscle cars to lifted trucks, to new cars, to imports, even to brand new Jeeps. You'll see a little bit of everything at this cruise in, and that's what makes it a unique and a fun event to go to. 67 to 72 Chevy is probably one of my favorites in the car show. It was a dark green truck, and honestly, it was very slick. Whoever owns that definitely has something to be proud of in it. Once things started to get dark, we decided we were going to go head out, and we hadn't had dinner tonight. So we went ahead and we went out to the Applebee's for dinner. Overall, it was a good meal and a great night out in Seymour. Well, it's Sunday. Unfortunately for me, that means back to work tomorrow. Last week we had a pretty busy week. Got a lot of things accomplished that needed done, such as mowing the hay, baling the hay, stuff like that, just around the farm. And we made pretty good progress on this truck. Actually, today we went ahead and we took that 4-inch lift out. We actually did keep a little bit of lift in the front end of this truck. The rear is setting just factory. We put a little bit in the front just to clear the cues, so that way we didn't have to cut fenders. Instead of having to run 33s on this truck, I think we're around 35s. We're gonna have to play the tire changing game all the time like the rest of them. Overall, the plan is for sure, I think we're going to take this truck to KY Drag Racing. They're having a race in Bardstown, Kentucky here coming up this Saturday. I think we're going to bring this truck right here, my dad's truck. My dad's driving it, so I'm just going for moral support. I may load something up and bring it, but I'm not sure. If I do, it'll probably be the orange truck or my Blazer. We'll just see when we get close to the weekend. This week, I'd really like to change gears in this truck here, but we'll see what we have time for. We got to spray beans and have a couple other odd jobs that we need to finish up this week, but we'll see. Overall, it was a really good week, productive week. This weekend was fun. We got to go to Scoop the Loop. Saw a lot of nice vehicles up there. Of course, got to take my dad's green crew cab up there, so that's always fun. Overall, had a lot of fun with it, so didn't get a race, but we made up for it in other fun activities, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you don't mind, go ahead and subscribe to their channel and give us a thumbs up on the video, and we'll catch you in the next one.